finally back with a little bit more delicious last course. Couldn't fit it into my schedule for the past few weeks, but we're finally back. I'm not really sure how much of it is left. The menu says that I'm like, what, 58% of the way through? But unless that might be counting like the extra difficulties and stuff. So I guess we've got all of the ingredients now. We need to go and talk to, what was his name? Mr. Salt and Shake or whatever his name was, the master. What the hell's that doing here? Who are you? Oh, it's alright. I'll stay here, mate. I thought we'd finished all of these optional things. Okay, we'll explore that a bit later. Yeah, Salt and Shake. Saltbaker's Bakery. Oh god, okay, here's the rest of the DLC. Okay, obviously he's going to be the real bad guy here. Oh god, I can... Oh, I was trying to access the menu for my abilities. Oh dear. Welcome back, you meddlesome brats! I didn't think you'd be back so soon. No matter, it's too late to stop me now. The Wonder Tart will be my finest work yet. A shame I never told you about the most important secret ingredient. A living soul. While you suckers were out doing my bidding, I nabbed your little friend here. When her soul is baked into the Wonder Tart, the cosmic powers of the astral plane will be mine. Cuphead and Mugman, you gotta help me. But first, I'll take those ingredients, and then I'll use your heads as serving dishes. Yeah, we'll see about that.
Good day for Inkwell Isle. Now go!
Okay, I've not missed a trick. Am I supposed to be shooting up? Oh! It's very difficult to tell what I'm supposed to be dodging here. Yeah, we need to hit him. Not the limes! Ah. Oh my god. Okay, I was making progress. Good to know. Ugh.
A great plan. It's on.
And I wasn't shooting him at the beginning of that attempt. Right, we need to take note of the things that we can destroy. Oh. This is going to be tough, isn't it? Oh my god, there's so much to pay attention to. He's got 4 phases. The 3rd phase is probably the toughest because it's the shortest. Yeah, I need to use the dash liberally here for the iframes. Oh, damn it. That pesky yellow flame as well. Oh! Oh, I'm on edge. Yeah, the dash here is... Oh! Reaction dashes, because there's so much to avoid. Oh. Ah! Oh no! I was seduced by the pink. Salt is bad for you. Gesundheit. Oh! Oh, the flame hangs about. I don't know what I'm supposed to shoot. I think I'm supposed to shoot the pepper shakers. Yeah, because one of them disappeared. Okay. Reasonable. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dash, dash, dash. Oh, bloody elephant. That was close. Nope. No, no, no. One of many restarts.
Now go.
Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, God. I didn't even see the flame then. That was very lucky. Ah! Oh. Oh. God. Okay, it's just it's just sensory overload, man. Damn it. Not having it. I'm not having it.
You're up. This match will be red hot.
But why? Oh, stop breathing into the mic.
You're up.
Oh. Oh my God.
Good game or well done.
Right, I can't concentrate at all on doing the specials here because that happens when I'm not just trying to dodge. Yeah, no holding position, just all out survival, and hit the special whenever it's opportune. Like then, just concentrate on dodging, not on destruction. Oh. Man.
Good game or well done.
Oh. Oh, sugar cube. Oh, you bastard line. Not even got any tequila. Well,
A great plan and done. Now go.
that was lucky. Right, now does this flame like trigger when we're underneath it? Or is it on a timer? I think it triggers when we go underneath it. No, it's really tough to tell. Oh, that one sped up. What the hell's that about? Right, stick to the right. Oh, the strawberry! Right, we got second phase a lot quicker there by just focusing on dodging. Right. Oh. Right, I don't think we're shooting the salt and pepper shakers. I have no idea. We're doing some damage though, so I guess I just keep shooting.
Good game.
What's my alternate fire mode?
Here goes.
Oh, that's probably... Ah! Oh, God! Ah, hold on! Oh! Sick of you, man. Right, what do I shoot here? Do I just shoot his big face? No, you shoot the pepper shakers 100%. Oh, couldn't get out of the way then. And these leaves are really off-putting. No, I'm not going for it. Oh! Oh, no! I think I was doing alright then. Yeah. Okay, shoot the peppers. Let's go.
You're up.
Not sure if this is the best shot to use. But... Whoa! Oh!
A great plan and done.
Alright.
Here goes.
I can see a way through the second phase. Missed. Wow, this is really tough, isn't it? I thought I'd gone right then. skills! Oh, God! Zero skills! Oh, the flame! The flame! The flame of Undun!
A brawl is surely brewing. Here goes. Brawl is surely brewing. Here goes.
Oh, come on. Ah! Where is your second phase, dude? Oh! Ah! Oh, this is so... I can't see me doing this, to be honest. I feel really doubtful right now. The limes are next! No, I stood up too quick. Yeah, I feel like crying to limes. Oh. Two lives, the last! Oh no! Oh, the flame nearly got me. Oh, you scumbag. The leaf! The leaves! The leaf of doom!
Here's a real-time last
Ah. Oh. Ah. Okay. Oh! Oh, the leaves, man! How are you supposed to deal with this? Oh, the flame and the leaf and the pepper and the life being a struggle.
Good day for
I had
Inkwell
full
Isle.
3 lives
You're
then, man.
up.
That was a misclick. Oh, I keep missing these supers. The music keeps cutting out because I'm so slow. I can't deal with these leaves! Stop it, leaves, please! God, I can't handle this, man. I cannot handle this for a split second. Now there's a little wheel on the ground. What am I shooting? Oh, Scott! No, your futile efforts were in vain. This world will be my salt domain. Oh, all those leaves, man. I'll take this 3rd phase. This is just 2 things, not all those things. So you've got to pay attention to the 3 leaves that are swaying. Then you've got whatever thing that the peppers have sneezed. Then you've got to pay attention to which pepper is sneezing next. Then you've got the fire jumping up and down and moving about. Oh my god. Sure.
Now go.
This first phase is like very simple in comparison to that second phase, man. There's so much RNG in that second phase, man. It's almost inconceivable how much RNG is in that first phase. Oh, I can't handle it. That was close. Oh! Oh, faffon.
A great slam dunk. Now go.
No elephant. No. Yes, good RNG. Less good. Please, no, Mr. Camel! God! Please. Who's sneezing first? Can't go for it. Ah, the leaf! I hate the leaves, man. I absolutely detest the leaves. Ah! Oh, there's so much pain. Oh. My power grows with much aplomb, your end is here upon my palm. That doesn't rhyme, that's a half rhyme. A villain can't do half rhymes, that's too nuanced. Ah. Ay, ay, ay. No, camel, no. Please. Ah. Oh, the flame distracted me. Oh, I believe in you, Matt. Ah! No, no! Oh, oh, where am I? Oh, yeah! Oh.
A great slam dunk. Inkwell Isle. It's on.
Don't know how I survived that. That was lucky. I wasn't really paying attention then, and that line went over my head. Oh, this is insane, man. Oh, I walked into it! Oh! 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 There's too much, man. I only have 2 eyes.
Good game for Inkwell Isle. Here goes.
I cannot believe this fight. Oh, you line! Okay, that was quite quick. Oh, bastard. Ah! What the hell? Come on, Matt. Oh, come on first! What's happening? Oh, Jesus, man. No! Oh, okay. I guess I'll just shoot either side. Okay, that third phase is really easy. Really easy. That's a big relief. Okay, I feel a bit, oh, God! I feel a bit happy now. Because I thought that with that third phase being so short when you saw it on the menu, I thought it was going to be insanely hard, but it's actually, like, proper easy. You just strafe and don't jump. Hey, dude, don't transform when there are still cubes. I've just got to stay calm with the leaves. Oh! Stay calm with the leaves, Matt. I couldn't avoid that. Oh, shit. I'm trying to jump less for this. I'm trying to just strafe on the leaves.
Here's a real time lapse back.
There always been 6. The leaves are back! Oh! I was trying to use the space they were leaving, but it's a bit risky. Come on, Matt! Oh! Can't believe it. How have I ended up on 1 health there? I was playing perfectly. Oh! Wow. Wow. Wow.
A great plan and done. Here goes. Here goes.
Ah! Oh, I can't take this. Oh, no! Oh, I can't believe that one I lost then. No! No, no, no. Man, the hitbox on that is total nonsense right there.
A great plan and done. It's on.
That was very, very lucky. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, you're done. Take us up there. 3 lives, Matt. Right, here come the leaves. I had to take it there. It just goes downhill so fast. Come on! Missed. Ah! Come on, Matt, please. I disrespected this last time.
Oh my gosh! Why did it give me a platform so far away? Oh, that is some... God. Oh.
So I've had to give it a day. I was playing for 2 hours. I don't know how I've edited that first section of footage, but my god, this is hard, man. This is so hard. I'm not sure if there'd be a more effective weapon to use, other than Chaser being an obvious one. But like, Converge is like a nice balance between Spread and Chaser. Right? In that you get decent damage, but you're also likely to hit without having to think too much about aiming. Whereas like the Pea Shooter, Roundabout, Crack Shot, and Charge require far too much aiming, considering how much stuff's going on here. So I think Converge is the best option. First up might be decent for the first phase, and I still have no idea what I'm supposed to be shooting in the final phase, in the 4th phase. I'm guessing it's the heart itself, but I could be wrong. God, this is so nails, man. Are we going straight in, or do we have to go through the... No. Let's do it, man. Lime's next. Oh, this is a terrible start. Ah! Okay, good start, Matt. Good start. Crap! No! Oh! Come on! First try! One life! Oh, God! The easy phase! Okay, that's encouraging, but I imagine this is... there's gonna be mistakes that are made. Hopefully my brain has somehow rehearsed this. Instead of prioritizing real life, let's hope my brain prioritized learning this overnight. Ah! No, no, no! No! Shit. Just die, man. Oh, the pink got me. You gotta stay away from the peppers.
It's on.
That was lucky. Damn it. Oh, I'm only on 2. Sorry. I'm not going to do as many cheap restarts. Because if I have a perfect run, I might do it on 1 life. You never know. You never know!
Here's a real-time last battle. It's on.
I hate it when I get hit by those things. Alright, fine. I will restart that one.
Real-time last battle. And
Okay, this is going downhill fast. This is going downhill real fast.
You're up.
Flip the script.
It's on.
Mine got. Ah! Why is this one so chaotic? Ah! It's just as bad. No! Saltbaker's like, you thought you could just walk away? This is so nails, this man. Come on, 3 lives. Focus! Oh! Oh no! 9! Pain!
And begin.
I'm tempted to use the tracking shot for the final phase as a means of figuring out what I'm supposed to be shooting at.
It's really brewing. You're up.
Ah! I can see through time! All that for 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's what she said. Good God. Miss Chalice, you weren't worth all this trouble. Thank goodness you're okay. Yeah. That dastardly Saltbaker, he had us hoodwinked the whole time. Gadzooks. This place is coming down. Let's get out of here. Ah! Ah! No, my bakery! Serves him right for duping us. But with the bakery destroyed, you're never going to get that wonder tart Chalice. That's okay. Some poor soul has to be sacrificed for me to live again. It just ain't worth it. But mark my words, boys, I'm never going to stop searching. And in the meantime, if you ever find yourselves in a scrape, I'm just one cookie bite away. Besides, who needs a wonder tart when they can have 2 new best pals instead? Yeah. The epilogue. No. I thought they were going to give me another boss fight. Oh my god, that was one of the toughest boss fights of all time. Insane. The only reason I did that was because I changed to Tracer for the final phase. Oh my god. That's there. 3 hours that's taken me, man. 3 hours. The only boss fight that's taken me longer than that was Melania in Elden Ring. It was a great DLC though, man. Good lord, I wanted a challenge. That was on another level. Another level. Oh my god. That was insane. That was absolute nails. I cannot believe how tough that was. That was an ordeal. That was such an ordeal. Well done, Studio MDHR. Well done. Great studio, man. Great art design. Just awesome, challenging, fun. Awesome. I think there was one more thing to do, but there's no chance I'm doing that after all that. Because I've not done it. Look, 64% of the DLC. What is that about? So have I unlocked expert mode? That's all it is, I think. Let's just check this. Welcome back. My subjects remain at the ready for a spirited rematch. Alright. Yeah, we did all of them. Right, we've done everything. There will be no expert mode. I might do that in my own time, guys, but I cannot justify recording that because it will take up a terabyte upon terabyte of recording. It will just take so long. I mean, I might do it. I don't know. It's unlikely, but this was so challenging just on normal mode. I'll probably try it on expert mode, but wow. I've had a great time. I mean, this is such a substantial DLC, right? I've got over like 10 hours of grueling boss fights out of it. Awesome. So yeah, that is the end of the Cuphead DLC, the delicious last course. I'm exhausted. I've got to go lie down and edit all this footage. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry there was a gap before this last episode. I couldn't find the time. But it's here now, so yes. Leave me a like if you've enjoyed this little mini-series. And just remember, everybody, never trust and on crate. I'll see you next time.